What do we say, Rusty? What's the slogan? What's the Robert and Erin, but Erin ignores KEEL slogan?
Keep it on the radio.
Keep it on the radio.
Yeah, I always ask them.
1017 FM, 710 KEEL. Robert J. Wright and Erin McCarty, 23 past 7 o'clock. Rusty Scarborough from the Walter Jacobs Memorial Nature Park is here. And we have another. This is the coloring on that owl, a barn owl, I guess?
Correct.
And she's doing sort of a beauty parlor Medea neck like Erin does.
Yeah.
And that's pretty awesome. So tell us about this barn owl that you've brought in and exactly why and what you got going on.
This is one of the owls that people can meet this weekend at our Owl Night event. We will have all 4 of the most common species of owls with a handler out on the trail, and patrons can come and walk around and meet the owls up close and ask questions and learn a little bit about 4 thematic things. At each owl will talk about one thing like camouflage or nesting or diet.
This bird is able to camouflage. We shop at Bass Pro. What exactly? How does that work exactly?
It's just the way that their feathering camouflages them.
I mean, the feathering on that bird is absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I mean, it's just.
This is a girl owl, right?
This is a girl owl.
How can you tell a girl from a boy?
Oh,
well,
stop.
In most birds of prey, we don't see a color differentiation like we do in the birds we're more familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
But in a few of the owls, we can tell this bird has a lot of gray and orangey color on her, and the males would be more cream and almost white.
Okay. Now she was hurt.
Yeah,
Tell us her story.
She came from a rehabilitator. She was injured in a exhaust fan in a nuclear power plant in Arkansas.
Oh.
And so she has a wing damage that will not heal. She can't fly well enough to catch her own food. So she's going to be an animal ambassador for the rest of her time.
But tell me about barn owls. They have some very distinct and, bluntly put, amazing physical characteristics.
They do. They have this monkey-faced or heart-shaped face, and those facial discs act like satellite discs, and it funnels sound waves into their ears, which sit right behind their eyes.
Does she
Wait,
sleep?
pardon me just a second. Okay, so if you can see the bird, it has a flat face
Whoa.
that is round, and you can see it looks like one of our satellite discs with a beak and a couple of eyes.
Yeah.
So you said the ears are behind the eyes.
Right.
Explain. Show me that.
So they're like right here. See if I can do this.
Will she bite you?
Maybe.
Should have brought 2 gloves.
Yeah.
So, and also, like with most birds, they sit with their beak facing towards you. The barn owl sits with its beak facing down, so it rotates the ears more.
Interesting.
towards the front.
Now, is she typical of an owl? Will she sleep during the day and be up at night?
Yes.
Okay.
Now she has a daytime job. But
Right.
For
But
the
you
most,
said that as far as her hearing abilities go,
yeah, they can hear a mouse step on a twig from a football field away.
That is amazing. Now, your event's going on this Saturday, kicking off at 5. You do it at night because that's when owls are up and going, right?
Right. It's from 5 to
sort
9.
of like Matt, come to think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 to 9.
And we'll have a lot of events. We'll have to make a weather call on Friday afternoon. Check our Facebook page out. If at all possible, we're going to be like the Mardi Gras parades. We're going to go if it's drizzling or light rain. If it's a pour down, we might have to cancel.
Tell us a bit more about Walter Jacobs Memorial Nature Park. For folks who don't know, where is it? What's the day-to-day operation?
We are one of Caddo Parish Parks and Recreation's parks, and we have a full staff of interpretive naturalists, and we have 160 acres and almost 5 miles of nature trails, and we do a lot of bird of prey rehabilitation and programming. We also have a small exhibit hall museum with some live animals like alligators and tarantulas and spiders and such.
Now, Saturday, you're going to be doing some art that involves owls, story time with owls.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of things going on, programs about owls. There will be some rock painting, and we'll have the 4 owls out. We'll also, since it's always right around Valentine's Day, we'll have s'mores that you can roast marshmallows on our fireplace and we'll give you all the stuff to make s'mores.
When I was in 4th grade, there was a kid that had a face shaped like that. And that little guy could hear everything. I don't know how that worked, but now I have a little bit more understanding.
The kids, how close will the kids be able to get to the owls?
Well, they won't be able to touch the owls, but they can get as close as, just within a few inches.
What was the little machine you brought?
This is a game we're going to have for people to play, and you're going to have to identify who makes the sound. So we'll have a board where you
just
have
show
a number one.
Play one and see if we can guess. Are these owl noises? Or
these are the sounds that are
these
most common species
Erin's
of owls.
carport on the weekend.
So let's go with number 3.
Oh no, that's Matt explaining to the cop why he was swerving. There's no doubt about that.
That's not a barn owl.
Just making you feel like part of the show, my friend.
What kind of owl is that?
That's the great horned owl. He says, "Who's awake? Me too. Who's awake? Me too."
Owls are just amazing. Now,
shall we do the barn owl?
Yeah, let's do the barn
owl. The barn
owl.
owl is a different type of owl. They're not a hoot owl. They make a scream.
Okay.
So this beautiful, nice little owl makes this sound.
Wow.
Once was plenty.
Man. How old is this owl, by the way?
I don't know. Once they're already, I mean, if we had gotten it as a juvenile, we would know, but it was already fully feathered, and so we don't know how old
so it's full grown as it sits.
It is an
now.
adult, and we've had it for maybe almost a year now.
Got to run, kids.
amazing.
Rusty, a pleasure as always. Walter Jacobs Memorial Nature Park. Your owl thing is this Saturday. Website where people can get details.
Go to our Facebook page, Walter Jacobs Memorial Nature Park, and we'll make a call on the weather last minute Friday.
Awesome. Thank you as always.
Thank you for coming in, Rusty.